hello, hi. I need to not do that. Okay, so I am going to do different series on my YouTube channel. So I'm going to put them in different playlists so you can, figure out what you like and what you don't like or whatever. Yeah, I don't really care. So it's organized. And this series is going to be called Crazy Talk. And it's basically just going to be my random, most inner thoughts. And I'm going to talk. That's just basically an excuse so I can complain on audio and you can listen. I think I'm just going to keep it one image, probably a frog or a dinosaur, and open a different tab, play Tetris, do something productive while you listen to me just rant about how I don't like things. Okay. I think the first thing I've been really thinking about this, like I've been genuinely thinking about this. I would rock it as an old lady. Like not a sane one though. Like at 80 years old, you just stop. No one expects you to be sane anymore. Little did they know I was never sane, but it's acceptable at 80 year old. 80, yeah. Um, yeah. I just think that you can do things that you weren't allowed to do as a younger person. I could go to a store. I wouldn't do this. Before I use this example, I wouldn't do this, but I could. I could go booty naked to a store, and you wouldn't get arrested, obviously, because you're 80. You're 80. No one's gonna arrest you. They're gonna be like, oh my gosh, you're gonna break a hip. They're most worried about you breaking a hip rather than that 12-year-old child seeing your sagging. I'm not gonna go there, but you know, one of the ages I don't want to be is 40 to 50, because as a woman, everyone's gonna expect you to be a Karen. And the sad part is I think I would be one. Not like one that would be like, oh, why are you doing that? But I'd be the one that would be like, oh, this is what you guys are doing nowadays. Ew, you're disgusting. And little did they know that I was doing that all my life, not just as a Karen, but just because I am slightly rude to people. Just a little bit. But I don't want to be a Karen, like one of the dumb ones, because like I think my Albertsons near my house is a Karen magnet. Every time I go there, there's at least one Karen. There's one. It's a Karen magnet. It's like they have this eyes, like they can see into the future. They see on this certain aisle at this certain place there is a 14-year-old child ready to be harassed with their words. And I say this with experience. Um, I go to the store near my house and I pick up things for me, for my mom, for, the family. And I was going down to get lightly salted chips for my mother. I had salsa and a Lunchable in my hand. I went down the chip aisle and this Karen with cart in hand, she's walking and she stops and looks at me and says, "That's not healthy. You shouldn't be eating that." It's like, no kidding. They're not even for me, one. I don't say this, obviously, because it's impolite, and even though she's totally out of line, I'm not going to say anything. Because who'd be kicked out, the Karen or the child? And she's telling me how unhealthy it is. And I love how it's lightly salted chips. It's not even like Takis or Turbos. It's lightly salted chips. I don't think you guys realize how close I was to hitting her with the chip bag. I wouldn't, but I was super close. Like if she stood there, and if she even went for my Lunchable, if she mentioned Lunchable, I would have beat her in the chip aisle. And yeah. How to quench my thirst. Actually, while I was drinking that nice water, why was she in the chip aisle? I should have followed her. I should have followed her, picked out every single thing in her cart, and said, "Why do you have this? It's not healthy for you." No, 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 no. She probably had essential oil, or she probably had lotion in her cart, and that would just been awkward for both of us. So, yeah, I see why I didn't do that. Something else I want to talk about is Paper bags. I haven't even been in the store for a while because COVID or anything. I don't I get why they do it because save the turtles, or actually I have no clue why they're doing it. Um, but I would be all for it if they were good paper bags. Like, I'm pretty sure a paper bag with handles is just a practical joke because the handles are not stable. I think a Barbie scooter's more stable than paper bags. Like, I actually have hate towards paper bags. In my state, only a few places do paper bags. A few places do plastic. Some people care about my sanity, and others don't. Dollar Tree, they do paper and plastic. They let you choose. Thank goodness for those people. I think I care more about the Dollar Tree workers than any other person because they care. Well, some of them do. Some are just scary. But I walk to my store. I don't know if you get picked up or any of that, but I walk to my store. That means I walk back. Okay? And God forbid it's raining. Okay? If you're raining, you don't have a bag. You have this weird mess in your hand where it's just leaking. Ugh, I hate paper bags so much. And not to mention, this goes on with my theory that paper bags are just a practical joke. You know those bags at the end of the aisle that no one buys? They're so-called reusable. They're only reusable if you remember them. You paid that $2, that unnecessary $2 for that cute little weird bag with the little smiley face with oranges or whatever, and you forgot it. So you're standing at the aisle thinking, I have to walk back home with a paper bag. So it's more a punishment for forgetting the bag. I feel like that would make you want to remember it more. I probably should, or I might hit one of the cashiers with the paper bags. Like, you walk home with it. Okay, we're just going to end that one. This goes on. The next thing I'm going to talk about is why I hate people. Okay? This channel is just gonna be me complaining on a video, so just get ready for that one. Public school, yeah, woo. No, I think all terrible people went to public school. I think all people with PTSD went to public school. This next thing I'm gonna talk about. I was in drama class, you see, and in drama class, I had these two people in the class. One I didn't particularly like, and the other I kind of wish their dog died. Not the dog, don't harm the dog, but I didn't like them in any way. And I was kind of friends with the girl, and the dude was a 7th grader. I was an 8th grader, and he was wearing these jegging kind of looking things. They were looking like jean leggings. And the girl made a comment and said, "Are you wearing your sister's pants?" And he got so angry at this. I'm laughing at this because I'm thinking the same thing. And then he gets so angry, and I was just like, it was just a question, dude. He hits me on the head with a book. Multiple times, okay? Now I'm getting in trouble. The teacher comes back in and she's like, Amia, what'd you do? It's like, I am getting beat and you asked what I did? Dude, you're not even gonna pull the kid away from me? You're just gonna let him hit me while you ask what I did? We're in the principal's office, right? And actually, I think it was the vice principal. The vice principal's always scarier. And he's like, I don't even remember. I don't remember doing it. I was so close to picking up a book and hitting him on the head and saying, I don't remember. I don't think I got a referral for calling about his pants. I didn't even make the initial comment, but whatever. 7th grade, 8th grade, no one cares. Middle school sucks. And then, I was sitting there and I said, I hope your 8th grade sucks. I hope you have the worst 8th grade. So here we are in COVID, and he's in 8th grade, and he's doing online school. But so am I. I'm having the worst freshman year, and I'm pretty sure it's all my fault. But on with public school, why it sucks and why people sucks is I don't think I've ever heard a story that's real about a kid being bullied. Like, I think there's just kids that are like, ew, why do you have that Lunchable? And then, there's also other people that are like, oh my gosh, I watched Transformers too. So public school goes both ways. But there's like some stuff that sticks with you, and it's just like, really? Why did you say that? And one of the things is, I get called that I have a masculine vibe a lot. I want to say that people that see me on videos, or you're new to my channel and you're just hearing me talk, I am a 14-year-old 5-foot girl. I'm not masculine. I'm just a chihuahua of the human race, okay? I get irritated easily. I get angry. I don't even get angry. I just get annoyed, okay? And I think I'm better than everyone. Yeah, I'm going to admit that. I'm no different from people in public school. I said something about a dude's pants, so I'm not a good person either. But I just, masculine vibe, it bothers me so much. Like, I feel like it shouldn't bother me, but it bothers me. And here I am angry about doing that, only proving them more right that it's not masculine. I'm just an irritated person. I don't pick fights that much. Yeah, I do. I argue a lot. Masculine vibe. You're stupid. I just don't. I think they confuse masculine with I'm just done with the human race. Okay? They do stupid things. Just stupid things. For some reason, my computer's lagging, and I hope that didn't go dumb, but yeah. I'm just done with the human race. I think I've said this for about a minute straight that I'm done with the human race, but yeah. Public school, yeah, it's just not fun. I just don't like it. I'll get up in the morning, I'll be like, today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna go good. By first period, someone's grabbing all my pencils and making a tower with it. Why? Not to mention, I don't get the pencils back. I'll be in second period and be like, where's all my pencils? When you confront the person, they'll just be like, what pencils? What pencils? Because someone else stole the pencils from them. It's like a food chain. Middle school's a food chain. And not like popularity or like, oh, jocks and all that. But no. There's just the kids that just gave up. And there's the kids that are ready to strangle you because you took the last tater tots. My computer just warned me because I was really loud in the mic. Don't! Okay, sorry. Yeah. It's just, the tiniest things in, like, middle school and high school. I haven't been inside high school, but I can already tell I hate all their guts. Some people I've been in school with since elementary school, and I may not talk to them much, but they still irritate me. You guys are great. You guys are funny and, pretty cool, but you know too much about me. You saw me in 4th grade. No, too much. I may have braces right now, but you saw me with buck teeth. It's not happening. Go away. No one needs you. So I think that's towards the end of what I got today. Thank you. Share this with a friend. Like it. Comment. YouTube's algorithm is so whack, dude. If they see someone comment, it doesn't even have to be a nice comment. Actually, keep it nice, please. I'm already emotionally unstable. Kidding. Not really, but I'm kidding. And, it's weird. It says, oh my gosh, someone commented on that. That it has to be good. And then it goes on someone else's For You page. So, Comment, like it, share it to your grandma, and tell them that I'm a whack old lady and I'm only 14. Thanks. Have a nice life and, have fun. Wear a mask. Have a nice life.